Hello everyone and welcome to another video. For today's weapon we have the Pyrana Prime. A very difficult weapon to achieve, acquire, but we managed to get it. So let's check the stats of the weapon and see how well it's worth. This build requires 4 Forma. Pretty decent since it already comes with 2 Vs. So yeah. Wait, was it 2 Vs or never mind. Accuracy of the weapon is it's a bit okay. It's more of a shotgun weapon actually. But I'll let you decide. Critical chance and multiplier is very good actually. There is a fall off of the weapon of course. The farther you are, the less damage you'll do. Fire rate is it's average. Pretty average by itself. Magazine is 12, giving you more time to shoot. Multi-shot is 10. Alarming, of course. Reload is fast, or at least in my case, it's fast. The status is very low though. So this weapon, the focus of this weapon is mainly the critical chance and critical multiplier. The damage of the projectile is mainly slash damage, which is good for viral builds and critical builds. Though the status chance is low, so keep that in mind. But does it make it a bad weapon? Let's see. Of course, we're going to test this weapon against one of the toughest enemies in the game, the corrupted heavy gunners. The reason why they're so strong is because of the armor they have. Now, the reason why I have the butchers here is, well, this weapon, if you kill 3 enemies quickly, you get to summon a second, well, construct of the weapon. It's hard to describe actually, but you'll see it later. But first, let's test it on the gunner. Now, as you already saw, the slash is almost instant, and the criticals are there. Hang on. Slight recoil, but not bad. Even if you hold it down or just press it, well, yeah, just press it. Not bad accuracy despite it being a shotgun. Now let's move on to the builds. Now, first we'll go to the standard build. Standard builds meaning it's a cheap build and the mods used are easy to acquire. So yeah, let's go with this. First off, we're starting with Hornet Strike, which is a mandatory mod for every secondary weapon, which gives the weapon 220% damage. It's a very common mod, easy to get. Pistol Gambit, it gives you 120% critical chance. Target Cracker, which gives you critical damage of 60%. Next we have Pathogen Rounds, which is Toxin, Convulsion, which is electricity. Now if you combine the two, you get corrosive damage, which is basically good against armored units. If you're using this against enemies with no armor, you will do less damage. That's just how it works. Next we have Auger Pack, just for more, well, damage overall. But if you don't want this mod, you can replace it. There's a... let me see, what do I recommend if it's cheap? Well, you can't use a 60-60 mod because, like I said, the status is pretty low. So I can't really show you anything else that's affordable here or cheap. So yeah, you'll just have to stick with Auger Pack. Sorry for the delay. Next is Lethal Torrent, which gives you more fire rate and multi-shot. And Barrel Diffusion, which gives you more multi-shot of 120%. Now, the way that multi-shot works is, with each pellet you shoot, there's a chance for it to multiply, and therefore giving you more opportunities to use your status or the element you put. So yeah, keep that in mind. And with all the mods combined, you have 52.8% critical chance and 3.5 critical damage. More multi-shot, corrosive damage, and you have an overall 7,714 damage. Now let's test it out. First we'll start with the small guys. You see this? On my left hand, that's the construct I'm talking about. It disappears after a while. And thankfully, when it summons, you don't have to reload. It already reloads for you, giving you double the punch and double the kill rate. Here we go. Now, as you can tell, this weapon is just... it eats enemies. It's just no joke. Who cares about the elemental damage when you have critical damage? Of course, we're going to test them while they're live. Why? Because when they're staying still, you have additional damage, which is a bit unfair, because we're trying to show how effective the weapon is in live combat. So here we go. Hopefully I don't die, because that would suck. Oh. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. Pretty effective, though it's a bit hard to aim headshots, especially when you're going to die. So yeah. Sorry for the blooper. But now let's move on to a viral build. And in order to get viral builds, you need to have poison and ice. Ice is what you need. Now you have viral damage. Now, unlike corrosive damage, viral builds are mostly for health of the enemy. So this element works very well against enemies with no armor, just exposed health. And an enemy with no armor is the corpus. The corpus are basically just robots, and instead of armor they have shields, but the shields do not protect them against poison damage, so it's very good against them. First we pause it, and here comes the testing. Sorry about my accuracy. And there we go. Pretty dang effective. Then we'll test it live. And just like that, it's as easy as that. Now that we've demonstrated the standard build and how effective it is, now we're going to the more expensive builds. Expensive, as you can tell, is mods that are rare to get and are usually expensive to level up. But the results of having these expensive mods are very much worth it. Here we go. First we have Prime Pistol Gambit, which gives you 187% more critical chance. Prime Target Cracker, which gives you 110% more critical damage. And together they have 68.9% critical chance, and then 4.6 critical damage. That's a lot of damage. Now you have the hydraulic crosshairs. This mod right here cannot be farmed as of now, but you can buy it from other players. That's the expensive part, because, well, it costs platinum, like real money, so I don't know how much it is now, but yeah, you can get that from the trading chat. Okay, on headshot, it gives you more critical chance when aiming. So you can just imagine how good this weapon is. Oh, and of course, these two mods here can be acquired from Baroketeer, the Void Trader, basically. And I forgot to mention, if you're a bit confused as to where to get the mods and the weapon parts, they will be in the description as usual, as well as the details about the weapon. That way, if you're interested in looking at the stats, you can, and from there you can decide whether to get it or not. So here, since we have a corrosive build, let's go back to our armored enemies. And for the sake of the video, we'll just go with one. Actually, no. Let's make it interesting. Here we go. Huh. And just like that, they're gone. Okay. Now, let's move on to a viral build after that impressive display. Now, if you don't have hydraulic crosshairs, that is fine. I mean, of course, not everyone is going to have it. You can have, let's say, Magnum Force if you want. Actually, I don't know if it fits. I don't. Yeah, I don't know if it fits, but yeah, you can have Magnum Force or what's another good mod here? Huh. You could have. Mm, huh. No, no. Hydraulic crosshairs and Magnum Force might be a good mod for you. Sorry, but it's the best I could do. Disclaimer, I'm not a pro Warframe player or a very knowledgeable guy, so if you have disagreements with the build and the way I showcase the weapon, it's fine. I mean, everyone has their own opinion. I'm not here to argue. I'm just here to, show my personal build and hopefully give you some insight. Here we go. Okay, ignoring ignoring that fail. Okay. Now that's a better way to end it. Okay. Now, and with that, I believe that's the best place to end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video helps you. Apologies for the messy deaths, but yeah. What was I about to say? Oh, okay, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you're interested. It really helps out. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.